What's up everybody, it's Sheree and I'm here with another video for you today. Today's video is me playing in makeup again. I'm testing out some new products. In particular, I'm checking out this Beach Cosmetics Carli Bybel Deluxe Edition palette. It's an extremely affordable palette and it comes with lots of really wonderful pink and peach and bronze shades. So I'm eager to test these out and see how they work out on my brown skin. Additionally, I will be testing out my Becca Sunlit Bronzer in Eponema Sun. And let's see if I can get it open and show you the color. This is what the color looks like. It's a really beautiful bronzer. So anyway, let's get into it. The first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and prime my face. So I'll be using my Ambient Hourglass Luminous Light Primer. And I'm going to be using about this much. A little bit of this primer goes a long way for sure. Now that I'm all nice and ashy, I'm going to move on to some foundation, and I'll be using my MAC Pro Long Wear Foundation, and the color is NW43. I'm going to be blending that in with my e.l.f. Blurring Foundation brush. I'm going to go in with a little bit more for some additional coverage. Okay, now that my foundation is on, I'm going to move on to some concealer. And I'll be using my NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I just got this in my VIP haul and I'm so excited. I've been using it and I love it so much so far. I'm going to be blending out that concealer with my Beauty Blender. Okay, now that my concealer is on, it's time to set it in place, and I'll be using my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I have the travel size, I don't have the big one. And I'm going to take that Beauty Blender that I just used to apply the powder under my eyes. Okay, I went ahead and added some of that translucent powder to my oily T-zone to see if it will help me out with some of my oils. Now I'm going to move on to using my face powder to set the rest of my face, and I'm going to be using my absolute favorite setting powder, and it's by Urban Decay. You've seen me use it in other videos if you've watched my other videos, and this one is in the color medium dark golden. It's a pretty good color for my skin. It looks lighter in the pan than it actually is on the face, so I'll go ahead and use that to set the rest of my face and knock away the setting powder. Okay, now that the powder's all over my face, I want to point out something that is really probably coming off on the camera as being incredibly white, but that ambient lighting primer does make my face look a lot whiter or paler compared to my neck. I notice that every time I wear it, it's that way, but over time it settles into the skin and it doesn't appear as white. So anyways, if you're interested in trying out that primer and you're a brown girl, it's good to keep that in mind. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is move on to bronzing up my face. And so what I'm going to first do is I'm going to take this brush. It's a crown brush I got in my BoxyCharm. And I'm going to first try to see what I can get with bronzing up my cheeks before I switch up my brushes. I really like this color. I think it's going to work out nicely. Okay, I have to say that I actually really do like this bronzer. I was a little nervous thinking that it might be too light, but it looks like it's the perfect amount of a light brown for me. So this was a good pick. And also the powder is very finely milled and it seemed to go on my skin really smooth, so I like that a lot. Alright, so now I'm going to move on to blush. And for blush today, I'm going to be actually using my NARS Orgasm. It is my most repurchased blush, and I've already hit pan, so it looks like it's almost time to buy another. And so I'm going to use that first, and then I'll go on with some highlight from the palette. Okay, now that I have my blush going on, I'm going to move on now to highlighting from one of the highlighters in the palette. And so I'm going to take a peek because I've already forgotten which colors they were. Okie dokes. So again, these are the these are the highlighters in the palette. There are quite a few. I think I might go with this one and maybe top it with this one. I don't know. Let's see how the first one looks. And I'm going to be using my Morphe M510 to highlight, and I'll go in with this more pinky colored highlight here and see how that goes. Very pretty. I'm not completely wowed by this highlight, so I'm going to try another color and see if I like it better. And actually, I'm going to switch up and go for the bronzy color here to see if I get more of what I'm looking for. I definitely like this one better, and I actually like it in combination with the pink shade. I think it definitely gives me a better pop of shine. I like that it's not glittery, it's just shiny, and you can pick up that there are bronze and pink highlighters on my cheeks. So, and it worked really well with my blush, so I think that was a good pick. Okay, so now that my face is done, I'm going to move on to my eyebrows, which I will do off camera, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back and my eyebrows are done. It's time to move on to some eyeshadow, the fun part. So what I'm going to do is first prime my eyes, and I'll be taking my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion Anti-Aging. And I'm enjoying this, but I do find it a bit oily and not as solid as the other Urban Decay eyeshadow primers. So I do have to set this one, as I do have oily lids. Okay, so I have primed my eyes, and I'm going to look in this palette to see if there's something I can use. Yes, there is. I'm going to use this tan color here, and I'm going to use that to actually set my primer into place. And this is a good tan color. It doesn't look like it's too different from my skin tone, so that should work out nicely. Okay, so the primer is now set in place. Which colors do I want to use? I know for a fact I want to use this shimmery gold pink color. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it is freaking beautiful. So I think what I'll do is I'll go in with this brown color here. It's a medium brown. It looks like it might be a tiny bit darker than my skin color. And I'll put that in the center of my lid, just right there in the crease, and kind of bring it down a bit. That's a pretty color. It's a very pretty color. Okay, so I really like that color. I will say that I wish they were a little bit easier to blend out, but it is a nice color. I like that a lot. Now, I think what I'll do is maybe create, yes, I'm going to create kind of a halo effect, and I'm going to take this purple color here. It's got a light shimmer in it, almost like a blue shimmer, which is actually kind of cool. And I think I will use a different brush. I think I'll go in with more of a packing brush and see if I can really create that halo nicely with this type of brush. Okay, so now that I've laid down that purple shade, I'm going to move on to the center with that pink shade that I so desperately want to use. And again, it is a pink, but it has lots of gold shimmer in it. So let's see how it translates on the eyes. And I'll be using the same brush to start. That is pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is pretty. I'm in love with this eyeshadow. Okay, so I like this color so much that it's worth the entire palette. That is the prettiest color I own to date. Whoa. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually take a blending brush and I'm going to go in with that purple I started out with, that lighter purple, and just kind of blend in the seam here. That is so pretty. I so hope you can see this on the camera. I'm filming in front of the window, so it might be too bright, but I hope not. Whoa, so pretty. I really, really love that so much. So pretty. Okay, so eyeshadow is done. I'm gonna go ahead and do some eyeliner. And I'll be using my sad little Marc Jacobs eyeliner pencil to line the eyes. You ever have that issue when you're applying your eyeliner that your eyes start twitching like crazy? Gosh, I hate when that happens because it makes me make mistakes all the time. Anyways, I got my eyeliner on. It's just not perfect like I like it, so what are you gonna do? So frustrating. Okay, so now that I have the eyeliner on, I'm going to go ahead and put on some mascara, and I'll be using They're Real by Benefit. I don't know why, but my mascara is clumping my bottom lashes together. It's giving me spider leg lashes. Oh well, it's done. Okay, now I'm going to move on to some lips, and today I'm going to actually be testing out one of my new Sephora cream lip stains. I want to say this one is Infinite Rose, but I'm not positive. And I'm going to go ahead and line my lips with another product that I received from my BoxyCharm, and this is the I Am Unique lip liner, and I really like this. It definitely reminds me of a ColourPop lip liner. Goes on smooth and nice. Oh, I don't think you can even see me applying that. Sorry. Okay, so the lip liner is on. Now now to put on this lipstick. And it's got a tiny little cute applicator with a bit of a curve. Okay, what I will say is that this lipstick is pigment in places. It's not like consistently fluid, and so I'm gonna have to go back in. I'm trying to let it dry just a little bit and add another layer for the areas that are a bit sheer. Oh, I just love that lipstick so much. I have to tell you though, while these are extremely comfortable and smooth and everything, I am a little disappointed that with this color in particular, it's not a consistent thick of application. I do have other colors that literally it just took one dip and I was able to cover both my big old lips with no spacing, skipping, or sheerness whatsoever. But I will say that one of them is green and the other one is red. So that might be why. I have some other colors I haven't tested out yet, so I don't know if it's like a consistent theme amongst all the light colors. I will say that I do have Pink Latte, and I didn't have that problem with that one, and that one's a really light colored lipstick as well. But anyway, I do like the way the color looks. It looks really great. I think it complements the eyeshadow a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my face, and I'll be using my Prep and Prime Fix Plus Spray by MAC. Well, there you have it. This is my summer bronzy peachy look. I absolutely love the way it came out. I will say that I do like this Carli Bybel palette. It's got some amazing colors. The pans are very small, but for the price of the palette, I mean, you really can't beat it. You get to sample all these really great colors. Some of them do have a bit of fallout, however it's not a big deal. As you can see, it's not like spread out all over the palette, it's just a little bit. A couple of the colors were a little bit hard to blend out at first, but for the most part I love these colors. I love the way they apply to my skin, and I definitely like the two highlights mixed, so that is really cool that it comes with all these highlights that you can mix up or use by themselves. But I really liked mixing these two shades here. So anyway, this is my look. I really enjoyed testing out this makeup. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much. Have a great day.